Hello, welcome. I'm Hannah, and today I just want to talk about some shadows that I would wear for some common, relatable household situations. These are situations that I've just so happened to all be in, but you guys are always asking me what shadow would you wear for this? So I'm just going to answer your questions once and for all in this video. So in no particular order, let's just get started. The first one is best shade to convince Big Bird to be your lover. Okay, so I'll tell you my answer for this, but don't do it. It's just because we're friends and I want to let you know as a friend what I would do hypothetically, but it's not fair if you were to go do it, because then it's he's falling in love with your brain, but your brain is my brain, and that means he should just fall in love with my brain. So don't, please just don't do it, okay? You're probably thinking easy answer, yellow, and he's been famous for so long, honey. You think that no one's tried that before? But the thing that you might not realize about men is that they just want someone that reminds them of their mother. I know it's weird, but I saw it from Anthony Hopkins or something, and he was really good in Silence of the Lambs. And the thing with Mama Big Bird, she has pink eyelids. Absolute queen. Icon. I feel like she wears a blue eyeliner sometimes too, but I don't want to make it too obvious that I'm cosplaying as his mom. I'm trying to get in his head a little bit, nothing weird, but just a little bit. So I think the best eyeshadow for convincing Big Bird to be your lover is Terra Moon's Halley's Comet. The next question is best shade for court appearance after Big Bird turns you in for stalking. So for this one, you want something that's somber and respectful. That's kind of the vibe of the courtroom, but you don't really know who you're gonna get as your judge. I mean, I guess if you go a bunch of times, then you will know your judge and their preferences, but I didn't know my judge and their preferences, so I wanted to go with a shade that felt subdued enough that maybe they wouldn't even think I'm wearing eyeshadow, but if they're looking at it, if they're an eyeshadow person specifically looking at my eyelids while I'm oh, I'm so sorry, then they would notice that I have this shadow on. So this is Stormi from Looxi, a lavender taupe with a subtle duochrome. Best shade for jail? They actually didn't let me wear eyeshadow in jail. Best shade for first night out of jail, going to the bar in hopes of going home with one of Big Bird's friends to make him jealous, and it happens to be Oscar the Grouch. For this, I wore Pretties for Your Face fried Oreo. I was actually thinking I might meet someone else that night, but it turns out he only goes places that serve cookies. Best shade for getting over unrequited feelings for Oscar the Grouch, because I thought it was special, but it turns out he has a different lady in his trash can every night. So for this, I wore Terra Moon's Space Case. It's just a coincidence that it's green. It's just a coincidence that it's green, and it's just a coincidence that I'm wearing green today. I'm over it. It was just one fun, awesome, best night of my life, but I'm not even thinking about it anymore. It's just a coincidence. Best shade for convincing Elmo to be your lover? So Elmo's mom wears blue eyeshadow. Hers is a matte, and I'm not really a matte girly. I can see from her perspective, she birthed one of the biggest superstars of a millennia. Go off with your matte, sis. But again, I'm not trying to copy her. I'm not trying to come for her gig. I'm just being me, and just, if Elmo takes a special liking to the way that I look, then they'll great. For this look, I went with Looxi Blue Lagoon. Has a pink shift that ties into some other pink elements that we have going on. The next question is best shade for going on what you think is a hot date with Elmo, but he confides in you that he doesn't think he likes ladies, or maybe even anyone for that matter, and you tell him that his secret is safe with you because you're such good friends and you would never tell any shit. Well, that just happened. That just happened today. I'm wearing Clionadh Vault because he said it, and I was like, it's going in the vault. Yeah, it's a really pretty shade. Best shade for Bestie Date with Elmo, Devinah Paleamon. We just giggle at how many colors are in this. Best shade for watching Mean Girls the Musical with Elmo, Shine by SD Unexplainable. Best shade for the outro of this video, Clionadh Embellishment. I think throughout all of this, the most important thing that I've learned is that there's nothing more beautiful in this life than friendship. Sure, it can be exciting to experience the hottest hookup of your life in a dumpster, never be able to do it again, and to find the one that you know it could work with. You know that in all of the other universes out there, you and him are happy as clams out there somewhere, but in this universe, it's just not going to work out. Friendship is everything. Friendship is so great. You know, for me and Big Bird, right now, it just wasn't meant to work out. Big Bird? Yeah. I love you too. Yeah, I'll be right there. I told you guys we were meant to work out.